Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for October 6th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we'll start here with the 2 and 8. We also have an 8 and a 2 here. So the two 2's look in here, putting a 2 in one of these two. And the two 8's look in here, putting an 8 in one of these two. Vertically, we have two 2's as well. 2 in one of those two. All right, I don't see anything with the 8. Let's move on to this box here. So the 6 is looking up into the box. Notice 6 isn't placed yet, so it puts a 6 in one of these two. And that overlaps our 2. So what we found here is called a hidden pair. So one of these two cells needs to be a 2, and the other one needs to be a 6, leaving no room for anything else, which means this is a pair, the other two digits we need for the box. It's the 5 and 7, which is not resolved, but we can put the 5, 7 there. All right, now that we have that, let's see, 2's, 6's. The 2, 6 takes 6 out of these. The 6 looks up, puts a 6 in one of these two. The 5, 7 joins this 7. So these can't be 7, these can't be 7. This 7 looks in, putting a 7 in one of these two. What else do we have? 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. We do have the two 4's looking down. This 4 looks in. So we have found another hidden pair. One of these is 4, the other is 7. The way to follow up on this is to think about all the digits we just removed from these two cells. So they can't be 1. Oh, they already couldn't be 1. We removed 2. This 2 looks in. This now can't be 2, but there's nothing else I can do with 2's. Already couldn't be 3, 4, 5. They can't be 5 now. The 5, 7 looks down. So because of the 5, 7 and the hidden 4, 7 pair and this 5 looking in, the 5 ends up in one of these two cells. Mark that. 6. None of these are 6. And so the 6 joins the 5. We have another hidden pair. Today's a hidden pair day. Hidden 5, 6 pair. And so what are the other 4 digits here? It's the 1, 2, 3, 8. Wait, what did I? Oh, no, not 3. Sorry. It was like too many digits. 1, 2, 8, 9 is what's actually left. So this 8, 9 looks down. This 2 looks in. So this can only be a 1. It can't be 2, 8, or 9. So it must be 1. And so then that leaves 2, 8, 9 over here. And it does clean up a little bit. That's not 2. That's not 9. All right, well, that was quite fruitful. Good follow-up there. This is a 2, 8, 9 triple. This is a 5, 7 pair. So this is going to be the pair, the remaining two digits, the 1 and the, I was going to say 6, but no. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3, actually. Okay, that's 1, 3. And now these 4 digits are the 2, 5, 8, 9. We have these two 9's looking in. That's not a 9 anymore because of the 2, 8, 9 triple. So that's where 9 goes. And this was 2, 5, 8, I guess. That's not an 8. That's not a 5. The 5's in one of these two. The 8's in one of these two. All right. Well, that was quite fruitful. Is there anything else to see here before we move on? All right. Let's look at this 2, 5 here. We have these two 5's looking in. This 5 looks in. Placing this 5. We already knew 5 was up there. All right. I don't think the 2 does anything. Okay, anything else up here I want to look at before I move on? No, nothing that can't wait. All right, next box here is the 5, 7, and 9. We do have two 9's looking up. This 9 looks in, so 9's in one of these two. And then we have the 5's and the 7. 7's look in, putting a 7 in one of these two. Okay, 7 is pretty close in this column to being claiming up here. Unfortunately, this can be a 7, so we can put a 7 in any of these cells. So close doesn't do anything, unfortunately. The 6. So 4, 7, 6. Yeah, I don't see anything else to do here. 5, 9. Okay, I have this 9 looking down. This 9 looks in. These aren't 9. Puts a 9 in one of these two cells. That points up with this 9, putting a 9 in one of these two cells. All right. Anything else in this band before I move on? It doesn't look like it. All right, final band here. We have the 2, 6, 7, 9. The only buddy I see is the 3's here. These 3's look in, but it does place a 3. That should be helpful. Anything I can do with this 3? Not quite. This is a filled box row. So what we want to do is look at these digits for anything that isn't already placed in the box. So the 3 is already placed, but the 4 isn't. So the 4 looks in, putting a 4 in one of these two cells. And so that's going to point to the right, telling us this can't be 4 anymore. If you think about it, if this was a 4, we wouldn't be able to put a 4 in this box. So this is a 7, and that's a 4. The rest of this row is 7, 8, 9. Right one's not a 9. This whole box is 1, 4, 5, 8. So we have the 5 looking down, putting a 5 in one of these two. And this one's not an 8. So this is 1, 4, 5. This is 1, 4, 8. This is 1, 5, 8. And this can't be 5, so this is 1, 4, 8. Oh, it's not a 4 either. That's quite nice. Okay, I'm not seeing anything immediate. Oh, I always scan new pencil marks to see if they created pairs or triples. That's the easiest way to find them. Anything else in this band that I might have missed? 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the 7 is in one of these two, for what it's worth. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else obvious to do in this band. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our second phase of scanning, which is we're going to go row by row. And we're going to look for any pairs or triples I might have missed. Even though I do look for them, I do sometimes miss them. And then also any rows that have 4 or fewer open cells, and sometimes 5 open cells if I think it might be worth marking. And that just kind of comes with instinct and experience. But you can also look out for signs like having a bunch of corner marks like this where like, okay, we know these aren't 9 already, so there's a higher chance that they're going to be limited. So the whole point of this is to, I mean, there's 6 left in this row, so I'm not going to look at that right now. But the whole point is we're looking for cells that are restricted, 3 or fewer digits, so that we pencil mark them, and they could then form pairs or triples or do something else that might be interesting. All right, so we have, in this row left, we have the 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. This can't be 5, 6. This is 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this just sees the 7. These both can't be 5, but unfortunately that's it. Okay, and 5 in this row is here or here. Yeah, unfortunately I don't see anything useful there. Okay, and I don't think the 1, 4, 7 did anything for us yet. What about 2, 8? Let's see, I got the 2's marked there. Yeah, no, okay. We're going to keep looking at rows then. There are 5 left in this row because we have this 2, 6 pair already. And we have this 9 corner mark, this 9 corner mark as well. So we need a 1, 3, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, 7, 8, 9. So this can't be 7, 9. And this can't be 7, 9. So 1, 3, 8 is what's left. Oh, this is they both can't be 8. Yeah, these are both resolved because of this 3 here. So let's just make sure that I did this right. The row needs 1, 3, 7, 8, 9. And this cell sees 3, 7, 8, 9. So it's a naked 1. That's kind of a sneaky one. So that's a naked 1. And then that makes this a naked 3 because it sees 1, 7, 8, 9. So it's only 3. Quite nice. That's not a 1 anymore. That's not a 1 anymore. Okay. Let's follow up on this. This is 7, 8, 9 now. I know this one's not a 9. I think that's, and this one's not an 8. I think that's all I get. All right. 2, 6, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2. This column got reduced to 4 digits. Let's take a look. We need a 4, 5, 6, 8. So we know this one's not an 8. So this is 4, 5, 6. Neither of these are 5. So these are 4, 6, 8. And this bottom one's not a 6. 4, 8, 4, 6, 8, 4, 5, 6. Nothing amazing there. All right. Shall I go back to looking row by row? Is there any other follow-ups? I got this 3 and 1. Let's make sure. Oh, we should follow up on the 3 for sure. Puts a 3 in one of these two. So that's a hidden 2, 3 pair. Very nice. More hidden pairs today. This box needs 1, 4, 6, 8. These can't be 8. So the 8's in one of these two. And these aren't 8 because of the hidden 2, 3 pair. That's huge. And so that means this can't be an 8 because the 8's up here. So that makes it only a 5, which resolves the 6, 5 here. Which resolves the 2, 5, 8 here, which resolves the 2, 6 here. This 4 got resolved, and now the 8 did. The 3 and the 2 that we just got resolved. That's our 6. Here we resolve the 1, 3. All right. 1, 4, 8. So what's left here? 8's one of these two. What about this pair here? We do need a 1. This one tells us this is 1. And this is whatever the other digit is, 6. Right, that's 4 then. Leaving a 1, 8 pair, so this is 4, 7, 9. Which means this is, yeah, this is done just for the column even. It's a 5. Gives us the 7 and 5. That's not a 7 anymore. I don't need these corner marks. All right. I think we just finished. We just got to plonk the rest of the digits. So we have a, what did I miss? 4, 7 here. This 4 tells us the order, 7 and 4. That's not a 7. This is a pair. We need a 6, 8. Not resolved. This is a triple. We need a 1, 2, 3. Not resolved. That's not 2. That's not 3, though. What else do we have here? Is there anything like super easy? This triple here, we need a 1, 4, 7. I know that the middle one's not a 4. All right, how about down here then? We need a 1, 2, 8, 9. This is 1, 2, 8. This could be any of them. This is 1, 2, 3, not 3. 1, 2, 6, 8. This is 1, 6, 8. There might be something else to find here. It can't be hiding very... Where could it be hiding? This row, we need a 3, 4, 6, 9. This isn't 3 or 9, so this is 4, 6. This is 3, 8, 9. Sorry, this isn't an 8. No, what did I say? 8. 3, 4, 6, 9. 3, 4, 6, 9. 3, 4, 6, 9. So this is 3, 6, 9. And this is 3, 6, 9. Almost everything's penciled. What am I missing? I'm sure it's just staring me in the face. Yeah, so I have a 7, 8 pair here. That seems important. I remove 7 and 8. Rest of the column, so that's not 7, that's not 8. Does that do anything? 7 in this box is here. Wait, yeah, 7, 8 pair. Oh, I have a 1, 2 pair here now. So this can't be 1. So this is 4 and this is 6. That gives us the 7, 9, and 4 here. Gives us the 1, 8, 7 here. We get the 6 and 8. Here's our 1, 3, 2, and 1. We get the 8 and 9 and 7. 2, 8, 1, 8, 2. That's 9. This is something. A 6. Up here we get 3 and 9, and we're done. All right, this was the hidden pair puzzle. That was quite nice. At the end, this column had a pair, which unveiled another pair, which then finished the puzzle, which was kind of fun. So I guess today's the day of pairs. Cool. Well, let me know how you did. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.